Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I just wanted to sit down and talk about something that's been on my mind lately. I feel like a lot of young people are stuck between trying to build their future and not to lose themselves. And honestly, I think modern life became kinda wired because we're constantly told to work harder, studying more, improve ourselves, stay disciplined, and still stay motivated, but nobody really talks about how mentally exhausting it can become. Like right now, I go to practice at a restaurant and I stay there for 7 hours. And sometimes while I'm working, I just start thinking, is this really life I'm supposed to feel? And not because I hate work, I actually think that working hard is important, but sometimes I feel strange pressure inside me. Like, life is moving so fast, and at the same time, it's not moving at all. And maybe some people will understand this feeling. You're doing what you're supposed to do. You go to school, you study, you work, you try to improve yourself, but deep inside, your mind is somewhere else. For me, honestly, I just want freedom. I want to travel. I want to film videos. I want to create memories. I want to wake up in different cities and feel alive. And maybe that sounds unrealistic to some people. But I think everyone has something inside them that feels more real than the life they are currently living. And I think that the saddest feeling is when people ignore it for too long. Because after some time, you slowly become disconnected to yourself. And I don't want that to happen to me. But at the same time, I overthink a lot, especially about the future. Sometimes I think about university, about exams, about my English, and I start wondering, what if I'm not good enough? What if I don't improve fast enough? And social media definitely makes this worse. Because every time you open your phone, it feels like everyone is already more successful than you. Someone already has the life you want. Some already travels more, looks better, earns more, has more confidence. And after some time, you stop appreciating your own progress. Because your brain is constantly comparing. I think a lot of people secretly feel this way. Even the people who look confident online. And honestly, I'm tired of pretending that everybody has life figured out. Because most people don't. Most people are just trying their best, while silently stressing about everything. And I think our generation became mentally tired very young. Because our brains never rest anymore. There is always noise, notifications, videos, music, information, opinions, expectations. We never sit alone with our thoughts anymore. And when we finally do, it almost feels uncomfortable. That's why moments like this matters to me. Just sitting outside, watching the sunset, hearing the wind. Because for a few minutes, life feels real again. Simple again. And honestly, I think simple moments are becoming rare. People are always chasing something bigger. More money, more followers, more validation. But sometimes I wonder if happiness is actually much smaller than we think. Maybe happiness is just peace. Maybe it's waking up without anxiety. Maybe it's having people around you that feel real. Maybe it's feeling proud of yourself quietly. And even though I overthink a lot, I still try to improve myself every day. I go to the gym, I run, I try to eat healthy, not because I want to become perfect, but because I want to respect myself. And I think that discipline is actually a form of self-respect. especially nowadays, because modern life makes it very easy to become weak mentally. It's easy to waste your whole day scrolling, easy to compare yourself to everyone, easy to give up on things before trying. And honestly, I've been thinking about lately is fear, especially fear of being judged. Because I want to make videos, I want to vlog, I want to create content. But sometimes I still think about what people from school could say. And I know a lot of people relate to this. There are probably so many talented people hiding their interests because they are scared of looking wired. And that's sad, honestly. Because most people who judge you will forget about it after 5 minutes anyway. While you might regret staying silent for years. And I think that's something I slowly realizing. People will judge you no matter what. If you try something, they judge you. If you stay average, they judge you. So at some point you just have to choose your own life. And I don't want to become one of those people who spend years of dreaming about something but never actually starts. Even if I'm bad at it at the beginning, even if it looks awkward, even if nobody watches, because at least it's real. And honestly, I think realness is becoming rare online. Everything feels optimized now. Perfect lighting, perfect options, perfect personalities. But real life isn't perfect. Real life is confusing. Sometimes you feel motivated. Sometimes you feel lost. Sometimes you feel confident. Sometimes you overthink everything at 2 a.m. And I think that's normal. I think being young is honestly a very strange phase of life. Because you're expected to build your future while still trying to understand yourself. And nobody really teaches you how to deal with it mentally. So most of us are just learning while surviving at the same time. And maybe that's okay. Maybe nobody truly has everything figured out. Maybe life is less about becoming perfect and maybe more about becoming honest with yourself. About understanding what actually matters to you. Because at the end of the day, money matters, discipline matters, work matters, but your life also matters. Your experiences matter, your memories matter. And I don't want to wake up one day realizing I ignored everything I truly wanted just because I was scared. So yeah, I think that's why I wanted to make this video. Not to complain, not to sound deep, just to be honest for a moment. Because I know there are probably people who watching this feel the same way. People who are trying, people who are stressed, people who feel pressure about the future. And if that's you, just remember, you don't need to have your whole life figured out right now. You just need to keep moving, slowly, quietly, consistently. And don't lose yourself while building your future. Anyway, thank you for watching. I truly appreciate every single person who spent their time to listen to this. Thank you. Bye.